You have the lust, the Wanderlust? Well, let's find out. Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Take Two reviews. This week's review is Wanderlust. Can't remember when it came out. That's wild. I didn't even know there were two different cuts on this. I think it came out around 2010 though. I picked it up initially because it's got several people that starred on the television show The State. I also picked it up because, well, at the time it was just at Big Lots, and I was like, this looks good. And for the most part, it is good. It's about a couple played by Paul Rudd and Jennifer Aniston who live in New York City. And both of them lose their jobs, and they could barely afford the life they were living anyway. But both of them lose their jobs right around the same time, and they decide to go live with Paul Rudd's brother, who's played by Kim Marino from The State, and he's a big asshole in this movie. And they live in Texas, well, in between Texas and New York. For whatever reason, they decide to go down through Georgia to go to, stay with his brother. And they end up having an accident near this commune, and the commune's led by Alan Alda as a kind of burnout old hippie, and several other interesting characters, you may say. And there's a couple of other state members also that are part of that cadre of characters. And they decide to stay for a couple of weeks, and Paul Rudd's character's pushing it at first because he sees free love, and he sees, hey, this is kind of loose, and maybe this is what we need. And Jennifer Aniston's character's kind of hesitant. But near the end of their stay, she wants to stay and he doesn't, and they end up for a short time going to his brother's. They do leave. Then she decides to come back because she just feels more free there. And it's a bit convoluted, and in the end all kinds of other things happen. But it's a fun movie. It's an odd movie. It's not for everyone. The humor of the people that made The State, you either like it or you don't. I like it. Could the movie maybe flow a little better? Yeah. But if you like their comedy and you want something just to kind of, it's not really a popcorn movie, but maybe it's like a rainy afternoon movie that you won't regret watching, then check it out. And if you're like me, I got this for $3, and it was well worth $3. If you see it for a few dollars, it's worth a pickup. It's got some real fun stuff in it, and yeah, just check it out. Anyways, we'll see y'all next week for another review.